Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you the footage of me and my best friend hanging out for a day. And we didn't film a lot in the beginning because the book fair that we went was too crowded, so it's really hard to film. But we did a book sharing at the end, so make sure you watch until the end and let's get started. Hi everyone, so now we are at the exhibition center and we're gonna buy some books and look at something. I will be shopping at 1A and Ice is going to shop at 1E, so we will be in two different roads. Each of us will buy one book, a price below 100 for one another. Yeah, for one another. So let's get started. So now I am in 1E zone and I'm searching for the books that I want. But it's pretty crowded here, so I could just kind of show you my foot right now. So we're back from the exhibit and now we're at home, and now we're going to show you guys what we have bought. So basically we're going to show you the books from expensive to inexpensive. Yes. And at last we're going to show you the books that we bought for one another. So now I'm going to show you some of the Chinese books that I've bought. Okay, so this is the Chinese book that I've bought. It's called 鬼妹講故事. I think it's French girl in Hong Kong, and she kind of like tells stories about Hong Kong and maybe how she feels, and I'm pretty excited to read this book because I think this book is quite interesting and it could help me improve my Chinese writing skills. So yeah, it's a pretty good book and I think I'm gonna read it during my summer holiday. So yeah, let's get started with hers. The most expensive Chinese book I bought is What to Do When I'm Gone. This book is about a lot of stories that shows that how people deal with sadness when their loved ones leave them, or maybe even die. So it is a really good book because usually when my loved ones leave me, I feel really sad about it for a very, very long time, and it makes me very depressed. So I do think this book would help me to overcome all the sadness and my later life. Yeah, and I really think that I would recommend this book. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's recommended by us. Okay, so the second most expensive Chinese book that I bought is this, like how you take care of a cute rabbit. So basically, this book is for my sister because my sister really loves like bunnies, rabbits. So I think this book is really good for her. Well, I bought this book for her, and I think she'll like it because inside, this is the type of rabbits that we have in my home. Talks about the hay that you give them. Like there's lots about the cleaning, about the caring,
facts
about them.
If you guys love animals, to be exact, rabbits, I really recommend. Me and Ice really recommend this book because it's literally so cute. Okay.
Yes. So this one is a really cute book and you get to know more about rabbits, so I do recommend you to get this book too.
Second most expensive Chinese book I've got is it's about medicines and okay. 呢個中文名係藥事知多啲. This is actually a really, really cute cover. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. Okay, so this book is it's highly recommended if you like chemistry and biology. Like for me, I have a big interest in these kind of subjects, and tells you the medicines of how many % of each chemical, and I think it is really interesting, and it tells you about a lot of facts, a lot of daily chemical products, how to use them, and what is their meaning behind them. And I do recommend it if you like chemistry and biology.
This is the most inexpensive book that I've bought because I just bought 3 Chinese books. Alright, so this book is talking about cupcakes, and I've read this before in my school library, and I've borrowed this one before, and I think this is a really good book, and it contains lots of it's loads and loads of recipes of cupcakes. So I really want to make more of the cupcakes, and I want to learn more about them, and so that I could make more baking videos, in the future. So you guys could watch it, and I also enjoy baking them. So it's the name of this book is 換美繽紛杯子蛋糕50款. I do recommend you, if you like cupcakes and you like baking, I do recommend you to buy this book, and I think this book is gonna make my day.
Yes. So actually, I have 2 books in the same price, so I'm just going to introduce 2 of them at the same time. Okay, so I'll introduce this one first. This one, it is my favorite author, Anon. If you guys know who he is. Yes. So this book's name is 本班最後一個乖仔. I actually borrowed this in primary school, but I didn't really seriously I just picked it up and just looked at it. Yes. So this time I bought it because I saw it again and I'm going to read it seriously. But yeah, actually, Anong writes a lot of daily stories, which I have really big interest in because I'm a teenager. I know how my life goes, and this is actually really similar to my life now, school life. And so yes, I really think this is actually affordable and worth it. Yes, I highly recommend this book. The next book, which is in the same price, and this is so much memories in primary school because that time it was a big hit. It is still a big hit, but yeah, I'll just introduce it. Its name is 童話夢工場, and I have about 20 of their books in my home now. I only have this one left, so I just bought it. It is also $60, and it is about a Halloween princess love story with a vampire. Different fonts, it is really interesting. I do think I really love their drawing, and that's why I recommend it to you guys if you don't think it is childish. And yeah, let me give
So my most expensive English book is this book. So, you know, I really want to buy this book since Obama published this book. Yeah, I really want to read it because I just think he's really inspiring. And yeah, this is Promised Land by Obama. Is the 44th president of the United States, and I can't wait to read this book and to know more about him and about his life. So yeah, I really recommend you to read this too. Alright, so it's time for Tiffany to introduce her last Chinese book that she bought in the book fair.
bought this Sherlock Holmes in Chinese, 大侦探福爾摩斯, and I've been reading it since young, and it was a really big hit until now. So this book is about Sherlock Holmes solve this case about murder. This is the newest Sherlock Holmes book.
So this is my second most expensive English book that I've bought.
Wow.
So this book, when I first came to the book fair, and I really wanna buy this book because I'm pretty interested in human body and anything chemistry, biology. I have great interest in those two subjects, and this book talks about the human body, of course, because it's the human body book. So such as this one, it's talking about the blood and the blood vessels. And
wow.
it also got those pictures inside, not only words. Yeah, I just really like this book, and it just talks about a lot of things. And yeah, I give you a closer look of some of the pages.
Look at that, so much knowledge and information.
It's Tiffany's turn to introduce her first most expensive English book.
I found this. This is the medicine book, Big Ideas Simply Explained. And this book is about all the medicines throughout the history since the first day the history of medicine began. Look at this. You see all the medicine names. Look at all the diaphragms and stuff, diagrams. I 100% recommend this amazing medicine book.
This book is called The Magic of the Mirror. I think this is the newest book collection from Thea Stutelen. And I really like Thea Stutelen's book. It's really interesting. It's about adventures.
Girls having adventures, brave girls.
I think the font again is really cute and it helps you to understand that word if you don't know.
Yes, very interesting words, very cute.
Some of the words like curious, really shaky font, so it's like explaining curiosity things. So it helps you understand the vocab and the words inside.
The last book, the last special book we bought for each other. We're going to reveal it now and tell you guys why.
So in 3, 2, 1.
I actually love these touching stories. Like I saw what is the content and like wow. I really love this book. Thank you.
Okay, I think you give me a really good book because like most of my books are in English, so I definitely need some Chinese books.
Oh my god.
All right, so let me tell you why I bought this book for her. This book is, of course, about dogs and a dog's purpose. This is called A Dog's Purpose. And this book is actually recommended by my class teacher, which is my English teacher. And she recommended this book, and I think it's gonna be good because I really trust my English teacher. I think her recommendation really good, and I do think this one is a good book, and it's quite touching, I think.
Yes. This book, I gave it to Ice because first of all, this book has a really beautiful cover. This really attracted me to read this. Look at that. The light blue, the colors. Okay. And
the girl.
yeah, she's really beautiful, and this attracted me a lot. And then I was like, this book is so beautiful and aesthetic, so I'm going to check it out. Okay, and then I found out this book is actually a really meaningful book. So the content is about all the warm, touching stories about people in this world. I'll say in Chinese， 世上所有快樂都包含痛苦，因為萬事都有終結，快樂的盡頭是失落、孤單和淚水。This sentence really touched
Really
me.
meaningful. I think.
Yes, and all the stories inside bring out this moral of the day, and I really do hope that this book can teach her something about
Life.
Yeah,
About
about
life.
life. Yes.
Yeah, so I do like this book, and I think I will definitely read this because it's really nice recommendations too. So yeah, I hope she also liked the book that I
I
bought.
love the book.
Yeah, and I also love this book too. In this exhibition, We also got some of the other exhibitions, like snack exhibitions. We just want to share it with you. So let's get started again. So this is not only chocolate, it's Dubai chocolate. We actually tasted it, and I think it's really good.
The boss gave us the samples. Like, wow, it's mind blowing. I bought the milk chocolate, and I bought the dark chocolate because I personally love dark chocolate, guys. Please. It contains coconut slices with caramel and almond inside, and there's even white chocolate which has also caramel inside and outside coated with delicious white chocolate.
Alright, so this is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoy. If you like it, make sure to
Give it a like,
subscribe and hit the notification bell. And leave a comment down below to share your video ideas. Also, go visit her mom's shop, and the shop is linked in the description box below, so you could go check it out and have a look at. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks, Tiffany, for coming for the video.
I really enjoyed it, don't mind.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys later, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more vlogs in the future. Alright, so bye.